Oh boy, did I ever just open up a can of whoop backside on myself. So I've actually been in this world for a hot minute or two. I decided to make a world, and I called the save file Terra. And oh, it's been kicking my butt all morning. Let's get the socials shared out, and I will explain to you why this is hell, despite being on normal. Boost it. Go for it. So here's the thing. You'll notice a couple of things in this crafting screen here that are not normal. These are parts of a modification set, or a set of mods that I have personally set to make this game more interesting. And there are people who do this on YouTube. They put it on hardcore. I considered it, but I decided to inevitably just leave it on normal. And there was a big reason to that. So hardcore has this awesome component where if you die, you kind of stay dead. Um, and this is going to serve as the kind of shout out to the creators of these mods. You got the horror survival mod. Doesn't have his name listed, which is unfortunate. Anyway, you're kind of seeing the mods that I have activated, right? So here's the thing. There are two mods in particular that have, well, three actually, but two that kind of have me not wanting to put on hardcore. The structural generation one and the insane disasters one. Here's why. Insane disasters can drop. Well, number one, I've been inside my base and struck by lightning while inside a building that I myself created. So there's that. Random death at any moment is just not very hardcore friendly, nor is it very video or stream friendly. So that alone kind of had me kind of doing that. But when you couple it with structural generation, you could be in a building that was generated on your map and you think is safe, and then you have a meteor strike come through and wreck your day. Um, which normally is fine, but if you have, like, one death is all you get and you can't return to the world mode on, aka hardcore, um, well, it it can take a what would normally probably be a very good hardcore stream and turn it on its head to where you're dying repeatedly and no one wants to watch it. So, for that reason, I'm not doing hardcore. And as for the hardcore, this is also going to serve as a channel update. I tried doing Skyblock on hardcore. I was off stream, and one day I just wanted to check in on things. I went to walk to my mine. I got trapped between a zombie and a wall. Did not see how many hearts I had left, and I got mauled effectively. Very effectively mauled to death. So the Skyblock thing is going to be a running challenge, but it's going to be... I'm going to set it up differently. Whereas up to this point, we've been kind of operating it like an on-stream thing. I think Skyblock is going to be my first big video editing project, in that I don't do video editing on the Norm, and it's just going to be like a highlight reel of either my deaths or something along those lines, because they will be plentiful. Look, here's the solid oh god, they saw me. There's a solid reality about me and Minecraft. I suck at this game, and comically, in some ways, am terrible at it. And it's not that I have low confidence in my abilities. I actually have really high confidence in my abilities to play most video games. And if we're talking about vanilla Minecraft, oh sure, no problem. Like, no hardcore, just straight up, normal, easy, whatever. I have no doubt I could probably beat it. The problem is that I don't want to play it on normal. I like to play it with modifications and hardcore and higher difficulty settings, because I guess I have a pseudo-masochism complex or something that I take out on, video games and my streaming audience by making them suffer through it. But I guess that would be kind of borderline sadism. Anyway, all the technical stuff that could potentially get me banned off of YouTube aside for a hot second, there's a kind of realization that I don't play this like a normal person anyway. And I'm going to have to mute my mic because Mr. Woofers likes to woof a lot, but a little bit of an expansion going on here. There we go. I mean, I could. But here's the thing. I don't want to do that. I don't want that. Don't want that. We'll do that. I would do that, but it's more annoying than actually, like, terrifying. Trader spawning. We'll leave the faceless man alone. It's just another setting that you don't need to mess with, which, that's another thing. These mods do have settings and guides. I have them set up in a very specific way. And this is the one that I'm actually going to show you, because I don't have it set up yet. I was waiting until I could get to a safe village somewhere that I could set up a spawn point to actually do this. Okay. Acid rain is fine. Blizzard, fine. Sandstorm, fine. You do not want tornado, thunderstorm is fine. Okay, so what do these all have in common that are not shared amongst the other three that I don't have active? Meteor, storm, tornado, and earthquake destroy structures. So, and for whatever reason, I don't know why, it's never meteor storm, it's always either earthquake or tornado. Whenever you have these two active, it either prioritizes the tornado or the earthquake over any of the other ones. And I've only ever seen a random meteor storm once. The rest of the times I called it down myself. Now, the fog is going to make this very interesting. Okay, so you ever see that movie, The Mist or The Fog? Alright, so this is going to make that kind of like that. Let me kind of tune the settings a little bit if it'll let me. No, it won't, but we'll go with fog particle effects. Oh yeah, there we go. If you like being able to see at a distance, this is not a mod for you. That's a book detailing off the fusions. I have to modify Tree Capitator. Okay. Close that. That's just a guidebook. And this is another thing. With the structures mods, things are a little different in this game. You'll notice by the book, and also by the fact that I'm wearing non-Minecraft standard armor, which is called Knight Armor, and I have no idea what it does. I just picked it up on my way here. It doesn't do anything spectacular. But yes, you will notice that my character does not bear a standard appearance because of the armor. Kind of looks like a modified football player, and I am not using either one of these. Gold sucks. It just breaks as soon as you put it on, pretty much. Alright. And this is for the gun, sorry, Mojang, if you got offended by that. Effectively energy guns that you can get through one of the mods. They say blasters, but yeah. Anyway, this is just a guide on how to craft the ammo and what ammo type is for what gun. It's more or less just a useless book at this point, because I know what they do. Weapon fusions, here we go. All your different ingots that you can make as part of the weapon fusion mod. I like the idea of the lightning one, that's cool. Whoa. Okay. Okay, this is new for me too. You know, first time I'm seeing this. Okay. Well. Yep, that's the Mythicus Studios Horror Survival Guide. And that's the guidebook for the natural disasters one. Alright. I have two of those. That's interesting. Okay. That could have ended badly. Okay, so now that everyone's seen all the fun stuff that I'm using, let's get into it. Okay, if I get a couple of flints, I can turn this into a meteor spell, basically, to drop a randomized meteor swarm to attack an area. Which sounds fun until it isn't. It's definitely a thing you can do if the game's kind of got you in a bad mood. Uh-huh. Oh, that worked. A little bit in my favor anyway. Not much. Just kind of hoping that thing would have dropped a bow, but... you know. there's a spawner down there somewhere. Is that a freaking Furby? Oh god! It's straight up a fucking gremlin. Holy shit. Thankfully, he seems to be glitched into a wall. Oh. Yeah. If you didn't have heart issues before that... Oh, here we go. Mr. Wolfers is about to go off his nut. Ooh. Okay. This is either going to be my biggest advantage or an actual problem. And I think it's going to have to do with, number one, where in this system are we coming out? But also, two, oh, here we go. Gotta mute the mic, fellas. My dog has things completely ass backwards, I swear. Barks and yips like a banshee when people leave. You come walking through the door unless it's... I don't get it. He just laid here at my feet watching people come into the house and didn't make a peep. You gotta leave the house and oh my god, it's like the end of the world is happening. I don't get it. He's a weird dog. But he's also Daddy's bestest boy. Yes, he is, and he's going to come off that lead. Because I think we're pretty well done outside for right now. With the fog and the nasty rain, I have no intention of going anywhere, that's for sure. What in oblivion was that? I think my character is ready for bed now. Nope. Okay, that door, it's not going to hold anything back. So we have to... We're going to have to nut up and go into the mines. I'm going to need to go get some copper and some coal. And I mean, copper's not a problem. It's everywhere, but... more or less... it's actually the coal this time. Ho-ho! Every time I have this mod active, I can't even get a mining session in. Okay, well, we're gonna put a pin in this particular grenade for now. If it's not happening from one way, guess it's going to be happening from another. I'm also going to point out that the meteor strike thing does not work underground. It'll strike the surface above where you're at. So. That would be one of those important little details that the creator doesn't tell you in the update notes. Probably should, but doesn't, and he doesn't really have to. I feel like it should be kind of one of those things. It's just kind of common sense. Ooh, I'm gonna summon up a meteor swarm, and then all of a sudden, you know, your house, your base, or whatever is destroyed and you're underground. Now, that being said, if you didn't really care for maybe the design of your base or something to begin with, yeah, you know, accidents happen. Oh, a torch would be nice. Might have to go back up into the town area and start confiscating their hardware on them. I don't want to do that. Because it's not really the right thing to do, per se. But it's an option. And another option is not to be in the deep dark hole. That's just terrifying. If you're trying not to get your character killed, which has already happened at least once. Oh yeah, I needed to turn that on so people could see. There, we'll turn on the coordinates too. Oh, and for those who want to know where all of this is, I'll even pop off with the seed number so everyone can snag a copy of it if they want to. You don't start in the village, but there's a lot of stuff on this map, and with the random generation of things, it can become pretty nutty pretty quick. It's actually pretty awesome. need that copper cooked up too. Okay. It's not going to be able to do that stack of iron. But no, it's not going to be fast enough. Okay, let's get all of that out of there. Just a moment. Alright. For those who don't know, this is how you make charcoal pretty effectively. Charcoal might actually get some of the stuff done that I need to get done, whereas just burning straight up wood chunks is not going to cut it. At all. So, there's that at least. Where did George the Pig go? Ah, there's George the Pig. I need to make a name tag. Now, maybe not right away. Alright, one more piece of that, and I can focus on making the iron. Alright, like that. Now, for the reason why I was doing that. It is nearly not impossible, but monsters, for whatever reason from the mod, yeah, it'll buy me a little extra time. I don't like how dark this is down here. Could be a problem. Oh, Mr. Skellyman. That's right. I'm using your own pathfinding against you. Ooh. as a weapon. Uh-oh. Okay, here's the problem. Okay. That fog is changing color. And from what little bit I do remember of this particular mod, when the fog changes color, you're probably not going to want to be down here for too long. Okay. That is a standard issue zombie. With another standard issue zombie behind it. As far as threats go, they are, in fact, the lowest man on the totem pole. Okay. This one's probably going to be the dangerous one. It's normally the deeper you go, the worse things get. Fortunately for me, knock on wood, for now, that's standard issue mob. That's whatever. That's a creeper. Big deal. I'm pretty sure that's not really like. Yeah. Creepers are bad and they're a rough experience, like if it's your first time dealing with them. But if you've been playing Minecraft for any amount of time, or just kind of another day at the office, I'm more concerned with stuff like the actual poltergeists and wraiths and the things that can one hit or quitter me, like the vengeful spirit kind of thing. That's more my concern at this point. Alright, we got some more iron. I'm not dealing with any of your horse jerky. That's not going to happen today. No, just, like, no patience to deal with it at all. In fact, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to end up having to do the Fletcher method, I think. I didn't want to do it that way because it's kind of a cheapy way to play, really, in my opinion. But, at the same token, it's really all I can do. Let me guess. Oh, nope, there's not a crowd this time. That's good. Cool. Okay, you're the bigger threat of the two because you'll just burn to death. Yeah, just like that, actually. They don't do the sun so well. Kind of like my gamer-esque complexion. Those of my family members and friends who see this, that is a joke. I know most of you judge me for being a gamer in the first place. I get it. You don't like it, but that's kind of tough for you to defend your position when it's literally just an opinion. And yeah. Anywho, back to the game. Okay. Well, I've done enough iron, that's for sure. Okay. Then I have just about everything I need to make the thing. Just about. Oh, I'm out of sticks. Why am I out of sticks? Okay. Yeah, we need to get inside. Do one set of torches, I guess. That's one of those mobs that I was talking about before. I saw you creeping around down there. Yep. Nope. Nope. That's death. That is death. Okay. Well, I guess I won't be putting the door down there. Yet. By the way, yeah, big old football player ain't barely got enough room to make it through the hallway. And yep. Okay. First. Get that out of my hands for now. Okay, that's the iron pickaxe. We're gonna do a thing. There's the sword. Okay. So Okay. Well, if my calculations are correct, which they're not, what I actually needed is probably right here. Yep. That would be correct. Okay, now. I think you can make him out a deal right too. But don't quote me on that. Yep. One stack of these. Yep. That's one mob that definitely just had like revenge on the mind or something. Excuse me. Huh, Tree Capitator's not activating. I thought I had that mod active. Okay. Come on. Oh. Your string will help me. Alternatively, thank you. You do the United States proud, Mr. Eagle. Mighty Eagle! One, two, three, and four. Now, I need seeds and a trapdoor. But what I really, really need is some chicken. That's not nice of you. Yeah, this game kind of has it out for me, I think. Yep. Okay, I guess we'll have to see if we can pursue the chicken horde in the morning. And yes, I'm gonna have to move this stuff. You see nothing. Okay. That's correct. Yep. And I want an outline. I want the outline feature active. Yeah, Gar yourself. In fact, I'm so sick of listening to it that we're just gonna do this little number. We're gonna relocate the bed to here. Okay. It's because it's not a standard block. Okay. Well, look, it's just about the most secure place in this map, so... And down we go. Before we get too far, however. The guys must be tending to the field, I guess. Actually balances out kind of well. I don't think there's going to be too much to worry about from down that way, and that'll be the time that I fucking regret saying those words, pardon my French. Not to sound overly arrogant, because this game can make you regret it even in vanilla. Oh almost like it's listening to what you're saying. But I think... Yeah, I'm not going down there without a clear path back. Nope. Come on. Get a little closer. I'm pushing the wrong button. Trying to jump and slash at the same time so I can get the... Try to land a crit bonus, but... Lots of iron. Broodmother, 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 run! And I just saw a zombie riding on our back. We need to get out of here. Quickly. I hope she's not right on my butt. Kind of like jumping into a pool and realizing it's super cold or someone boiled the water. So the broodmother is the spider that births all spiders, basically. She's more or less a walking spawn point for spiders, and she hurts you pretty darn good. I think that's going to be it for that particular nighttime, and we're going to see if we can't go back at it some other day. If you have an issue with spiders, this mod pack might not be for you. Okay. Do we have any villagers with some decent trades? Maybe some things that I can trade back and forth to them? Maybe. I mean, in theory, sure. Huh. That would actually be kind of useful for another thing that I can do too. Well, Mr. Spider, you got overly aggressive, so... Now, see here. That's actually a pretty good trade. If you have the ability to kill a lot of zombies really fast, like if you find a zombie spawner, which I think I know where there might be one. That's an ore merchant. Wait, right where you are. Ah, nuts. Okay, now this right here, and this right here, as well as this, is probably what's going to get me killed quite a bit here in a few minutes. So much so that I'm about to turn on the keep inventory stuff, and we're about to go farming for some mod critters. Yeah. Yeah, having a couple shulker boxes and some netherite would be pretty awesome, actually. But I wish I could ice. Maybe I can if I can get him to randomly come in here, but I doubt it. Okay. Then what purpose does it serve? Yeah, I can't burn it. It doesn't burn anything. Okay. Well, here. I need redstone dust. Okay. Can I push you? I can. Okay, go this way. There we go. Except now I have to modify the mine, but that is okay. Because assuming he doesn't starve to death, which, I mean, I don't think he will, and assuming he doesn't despawn randomly, right. No sense being ballsy right now. Might as well just make what we need to make and no. Last time I came through here, that was a problem. I mean, sure, I was coming through here faster than R2 on a short circuit, but still. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, I should have died there. Well, let's recap that for a minute. I went down in the hole. I got the iron. A zombie flops down in behind me and damages me for most of my health. I jump backwards, and instead of finishing me off, he glitches into the block behind him, causing him to jump rampantly, giving me the opportunity to switch over to one of my swords and actually deal some damage. You know what? Not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. But I'm also one who believes in signs, so shut that door. Oh, I didn't want to use it because it's kind of a cheat item, but at this rate, I might have to. It's pretty good armor. Here. We'll make 1, 2, 3, and the helmet. More or less just to show you what I mean. And I'm going to need a chest down here too because getting a lot of overflow stuff. Excuse me. Okay. It's happening upstairs. It doesn't affect me. I'm down here. Okay. The set gives you speed 1, which is more or less why you'd want to use it. It makes you faster than most mobs. In fact, faster than the sprint button. You're a tornado. How are you damaging me? I'm down in the mine. Shaft. Okay, I guess we get to wait then. As if my day didn't get any enough of an interest in this foolish endeavor to survive. I'm locked in a room underground because of a tornado. And on that note, I have to use the restroom IRL, so I shall return. and I just told possibly the best Minecraft joke that I've ever told, and my mic was muted, which is in and of itself friggin' hilarious. So I'm gonna repeat it. When you have enough iron to effectively supply every villager in your small town with, you know, weapons enough to fight off hordes of everything, and no coal to process it, your world generation got messed up. That is what that means. At least that's what it means to me. It also means that they want you to gather resources more than actually fight things, which is kind of a problem because, well, mods. And the mods are telling me we gotta go. So we're gonna hit the turbo button. And we're gonna amscray. But before we do... no, I kind of feel like, we're good. We're good for now. We'll just go. We'll just go. Oh. Actually, I can't just go. Okay. I'm going to my secondary location. If anything has the smart idea to try to jump out at me, it's getting a sword to the gut. Okay, back up top. Excuse me. Hey, you're still here. Good. Don't leave. Barkwood. It's because of a mod. Dude, you're gonna hate me. Most OP tree removal I've ever used, and I'm glad it exists. sun's setting. Yep. Do something about that too, actually. Here's what we're gonna do. Whatever you have in the microwave is done. Just figured I'd give you a heads up because it did that weird tone fade off thing that it does when the microwave is done. It's too bad I couldn't target that with Tree Capitator. I'd like to get rid of that. can do it without it. It's just kind of annoying. Okay. So we're gonna do some weather prevention, I think. Just a little bit. Where's my copper at? There it is. Got 60 iron ready to rock and roll. Okay. So here's the deal. I'm done getting electrocuted. And I'm done dealing with skeletons without a shield handy. So here's what's gonna happen. Number one, you're equipping a shield. Two, we're gonna go back into this hill over here. I'm gonna say right about here. And I'll take the heart hit. Okay. That's fine. And hopefully that's enough to keep me from being zapparoonied at every turn. But just in case it's not, we're also gonna put one up here. Far enough away from the chicken pad or the chicken machine to hopefully, thank you. There. Now, one or the other. Please stop hitting me with the thunder and lightning. And hopefully that works the way that I hope it does. Let's find out. Okay, maybe not in this particular room. There we go. Okay. Okay, now see if we can't find some chickens. on fire. Okay. Nope, we're not doing that. Yo! That's a hole. And there's a ghost over by the hole. Running away now. It's almost like the game knows what I'm trying to do and has obliterated the chicken population. That, or the eagles are popping when there should be chickens, or the eagles are killing off the chickens. Come on. You're with me. Excuse me. Come on, Mr. Chicken. cobblestone, redstone, and the 2 bows. Hmm. Okay. So, we're going to work on setting up a schedule for the streams. I'm thinking Monday Minecraft, Tuesday Destiny 2 because that's when their weekly reset is. Wednesday, we'll do Core Keeper on Wednesday. I'll do my recordings for Pal World on Thursday, so I won't be doing streaming. Well, maybe a little bit. And Friday is grocery day, so we're not really gonna prioritize it on that particular day, I don't think. No, wait. Monday is supposed to be grocery day now because of the bank. So then Friday will be Minecraft day after this week. Okay, here's what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to take a chill for a moment on the Minecraft thing because I need to actually do some figuring. Okay. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I'm going to leave as kind of open because yeah, there's a whole 3-day block in my week that kind of gets ran over because it's visitations with my daughter. And it's usually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Actually, it's usually Saturday and Sunday, but if she gets Friday out of school early or whatever, then Friday afternoon, or maybe even Friday as a whole. You know. So. Okay, so Thursday is going to be Pal World / Other. And the Other is going to relate to doing stuff outside. We've had some discussions here at the home front. We are going to invest in a better quality outdoor camera along the lines of a GoPro. And we're going to invest in some video editing software. So, Magnus, get away. Right now. Come here. Sit and stay, buddy. Alright. Stop begging. We're gonna invest in doing other content than just video games. Look, I'm okay with having predominantly a video game audience, but I feel it's important for my channel to have a balance of video games and outdoor fun stuff like going for a ride on the e-bikes or survival stuff in the woods, or heck, not even survival stuff, maybe just me, the fiance, and the dog out camping and cooking over a campfire at a campsite or something, you know. I feel it is an important thing for me, her, and everyone else involved if we do things a little different than what most gaming channels do, where it's largely all about the video games. You know, I was going to cover a little bit of religiosity, and that I was going to do sort of like a Bible read Sunday thing, but the problem with that is that it'd have to be Sunday in the afternoon. And the reason for that is that my daughter comes over for the Sunday morning parts of things, and it's not that my ex has any issues with religion or anything like that. It's more a matter of I'm supposed to be spending time with my kid. Okay? And yes, you can absolutely read Bible stories to your kid, but it's hard to address more sensitive adult topics when you have someone who's under the age of 9 in the house and you're having to discuss these very highly sensitive and somewhat volatile biblical topics to any sort of serious degree with a kid present. And we all know that. It is very hard for me to openly discuss things. For example, the fact that the Bible says a man shall not lay with another man. Magnus, come here. You know not to beg. If I have to tell you again, you're going in on your lead. Okay? You know the deal. That's my soda. You don't need it. You don't need caffeine. Technically, I don't either, but you're already mixing two of the higher energy breeds out there, and a blue heeler and a friggin' chihuahua. So that, and he's got either a Yorkie or a Corgi in him, and he might as well just have a little black and brown ball of sun-based energy running around the house. Stick him on a hamster wheel. Anyway, got a little distracted there. But Saturdays and Sundays are difficult days for me anyway, because that's when me and my daughter are supposed to be spending time together. So doing stuff on the YouTube channel might provide to be a little bit of a challenge, unless stop pushing buttons. Will provide to be a bit of a challenge, because I do enjoy spending time with my kid, and if I have to choose between any children of mine and YouTube video uploads, the kids are going to come out on top all the time, every time. Hey, come here. No, that's enough of that. Sit and stay, bud. You're going on here, not because anyone's going to show up, but because I'm tired of you begging for food. And you're going to learn that if you can't not beg for food, then you're going to be put on a lead while people eat. None of that. 2 seconds. Okay. He's settled down a little bit. Sorry about the censorship. We're not gonna talk about what just happened. In game though, IRL it's not really a big deal. My dog just likes to beg a little too much, and he got not really punished, but he's being trained by whenever someone's eating at the kitchen table, he is being put on his lead that we have for when we have company, so he can't get out of the house without us being with him. Ordinarily, I would say, the dog can come and go as he pleases. Problem is, we're too close to the road, and I don't need to deal with that. Excuse me. Nope. Oh, that's a normal bat. I kind of feel bad about that. Only a little. I should have gone with my first instinct, and that would be to get that out of here. Okay. Now, here's the interesting thing. Yeah, he can come off that. Hey, buddy, come here. I just realized something with these mods I have active that might be a problem. Pretty big friggin' problem, actually. I haven't seen a single Enderman. At all. And that might be a problem because, well, Endermen are good for Ender Pearls, and you kind of need them to find a thing. And to activate the end portal. A thing that I haven't done with or without mods to date. But I do feel like with the mods that I have active, depending on what I can and can't get away with, um, think she's doing something in the other room, but because of how the sound system is on this thing, I can't tell. And it's making me in-game paranoid. Because it sounds like one of the little noises that the game can make to screw with you. Because of the mods. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. First, I need a bucket. Okay. Second, I think we're gonna have to expand a little bit. This right here is the harsh reality of Minecraft streaming, right? When it comes time to dig, it's gonna get boring. Nope. Okay. Perfect. Nope, we're not going to push our luck. We're going to go make a diamond pickaxe and... Well, and that just marks off the last time that happens from this direction. That's all that meant. That is the telltale sound of the prey. Okay, well, I was sitting here saying something about not running into any Endermen, so I'm not going to complain about running into one now. But I am kind of upset that I didn't get an Ender Pearl out of him. Heard a kitty. Okay. This is important in that it's a utility to get to the end. Otherwise... Also, you can turn it into a netherite pickaxe. But outside of that, I could care less. Up to 5 eggs. I'm going to have to turn the fog off. Now, the problem is not so much that I can't see the thing, it's... You can't see much. I'm suspicious. And that's just to point my suspicions at a certain point on the map later. Whew. Okay, so I'm not wasting everyone's time here, including my own. I'm gonna go pull up the seed map. Oh boy. Okay. So, assuming I'm reading this correctly, and there's a very strong chance that I'm not, I'm at the negative 400s, but positive. Yep. That's just annoying. Okay, now we turn this way. And there you go. That being said, I will be building onto this house at some point. And now that we're topside, just until I get back from my other thing I'm going to be doing. Okay, 312 by 330. 6. And negative 56. Yanking here. That one's surface level. And it'd be faster to walk over to it than it would be to dig here. It'd also mean that I can put my character to bed and do it during the day. Which would be a lot safer, actually. there. Cool. Must be a train rolling or something, because I hear a rumbling noise and it is quite loud, and there is no way my stomach's that loud. Okay. So the savanna biome is this way. And we're going to steal a page out of my fiance's playbook here. Love you, honey. Would you stop dive bombing me? It's just annoying at this point. Okay. Before I go down there. I'm just making a shovel. Man, this is so scummy. I hate using seed map like this, but yeah. all my gear in lava. Yeah, because I'm stupid. Who had probably all of his diamonds with him too, right? Yeah. You know what? Here's what we'll do. Give me that and one of these. Find the door. Okay. I think on that note, that's gonna wrap for today. Gonna go get some lunch and take a chill pill and chill out for the rest of the day while I wait for my fiance to get home from Mickey D's. And hopefully everyone enjoys content. Hit the like and subscribe button if you do. In the meantime, I will catch you in the next